It's now been 3 months since Daniel Robinson, a young 24-year-old, went missing in a remote area west of Phoenix, Arizona. My friends, this case is very disturbing when you look closely at it. There's a few things that I'm going to talk about that just don't quite add up to me why this case hasn't garnered far more attention and resources from the media and law enforcement. Daniel Robinson, 24 years old, is a young man, a geologist who's working in this remote area outside of Buckeye, west of a Phoenix suburb. He vanished or was reported missing on June 23rd from Sun Valley Parkway, Cactus Road, west of Phoenix, Arizona. He was leaving his job that day as a geologist out there. Now, in the last 3 months, there have been some level of search efforts. Authorities have looked on ATVs with drones, with dogs, cadaver dogs in this case. Daniel's father has some issues with the way that this search effort has taken place. He reported Daniel missing on the 23rd, and it took them 3 days for any search effort to actually start, for any resources to be dedicated to finding him. When somebody goes missing out in, June, when it's that hot in this desert area of Arizona, I think you have to go out there and try to find them immediately within 24, 48 hours. It's of course noted a few other details that Daniel Robinson was driving a blue 2017 Jeep. He is believed to have left work, and that was the last known location that he was driving off of in that vehicle that he owned. Now, on July 19th, quite a bit later on after he went missing, weeks afterwards, his Jeep is discovered in a small ravine by a local landowner. It was not spotted by drones or walking crews because it was kind of tucked into this ravine. Now, the Jeep itself was very badly beat up. It had clearly been rolled and heavily damaged in some method. However, there was no body in it. Now, move forward a few days, a week or two, to July 31st, and nearby the Jeep, just south of where it was found, a human skull is found, my friends. A human skull. Those don't just show up anywhere. However, authorities say that that skull does not belong to Daniel Robinson, and no other body parts, nothing else has been found in the area. So, okay, that's great. It wasn't him. But what are the odds that a human skull shows up in that area? I'm just saying, my friends, it seems to me that that would make it sound as if, something malicious has happened here. As if maybe we've got a serial killer or somebody else who's, dumping off whatever victims and vehicles of the victims and such forth in this area. When we look at cases like this over time, that's what we tend to see. We see serial killers that tend to bury their victims nearby each other in certain patterns and such forth. Now, I'm not suggesting in any way that that's exactly what happened to Daniel Robinson. The fact is, though, we're 3 months out now, and we don't have any idea what happened to him. We don't have any sign. Of course, there's no sign of activity from him that he just took off to live another life. That's the quick line that people love to throw out about missing people, that they just uprooted their lives and abandoned their family. But I just don't believe that here. I think there's some signs that authorities need to look a lot closer look into this whole area, dig the place up. There might be other bodies out there. There might be other skulls out there. Unfortunately, I don't know that the FBI is involved in this case, or that any other, non-local authority is actually devoting any amount of resources to it. And it's unfortunate, my friends, because for Daniel Robinson's family and his friends, it's now been 3 hellish months where they don't have any idea what happened to him, and there's no closure. My friends, I heard about this case, of course, with all the coverage going on with Gabby Petito. If you have any cases, any missing or unsolved cases you would like me to look into and talk about, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos like this one with my soothing voice. Always thank you to the patrons of this channel. I'm still reformatting how I want to, send out a thank you, but massive thanks to those people that support this channel. You can find a link to the Patreon in the description below. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, whether it's cold or warm or anywhere in between. I'll talk to you again very soon. And as always, my friends, adios amigos.